guy. Yesterday was day 10, so or day 9, So I don't know, day 9 or day 10. But anyways, yesterday I was working on learning from adversity, and that was I have not finished that. Although I did like finish a big chunk of it. Right now I'm working on human relationships and how the mind works regarding that, and where people would get angry. Well, people, it's like when you have like emotionalized feelings toward a thought, that they become, that they are at the top of the brain, and if you don't apply enough self-discipline on that thought, then you'll have these emotional outbursts, such as like anger or hatred, stuff like that. And you know, it's like, what you gotta do is not go down to their level. You gotta use your sixth sense. I mean, you have to use your sixth sense, which is your sixth sense is not widely known. It's, you know, we know our five senses, but the sixth sense is like, it comes from infinite intelligence. It gets that. It's like the information, the universal information, the universal storehouse that has everything that whatever was and has been and never will be. It's like a universal internet storehouse that knows everything. So you gotta use that, and you gotta tap into, well, you gotta harmonize with their brain. And when you harmonize with their brain, when you're at the same vibrational level as their brain, you can tap into their brain and see what sort of beliefs or motives they have. And once you figure it out, then you can meet at common ground and you know, have peace and harmony. So, you know, you gotta understand the other person, what the other person's coming from, because the other person's beliefs and motives, whatever beliefs they have, is what's true for them, you know. And you gotta understand that it's their reality. It's not your reality. Their reality is true for them. It's their own universe. But what you can do is give them the opportunity to understand your perspective. And once you do that, you can meet at common ground and be like, oh, okay. You know, we don't agree with each other, but you know, but I understand you, man. I understand, you know. So, you know. And then, you know, there's peace. So, you know, it's just, that's pretty much it. But, you know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, there's another part to adversity that I must get to, and that is not, shouldn't be too much. It deals with adversity. Like adversity. So it's like, you know, you're having a difficult time. It's like when you have to really, you know, you've never done it before. You know, maybe it's difficult. You have some sort of limitation that you previously haven't had. It's just like your ego mind is not perceiving it well, or it never has perceived it before, so it's tough. So, but anyways, I want to just run through some notes. So I went through 1 through 3. So 4 is on how to defend yourself against the habit of drifting, which is the habit of drifting, which is moving aimlessly. So number 4, be willing to render useful service equivalent to the value of all mastery things you demand of life, and render the service first. So, service is what will give back to you, is what will you give out to people, and that's what will give back to you. So you give first, and then you give back. And there's all sorts of things people are good at that they can do to service other people. There's people have strengths, and one of my strengths is spiritual psychology, and that's pretty much it. So so the service should be what you demand of life, or for that service. What kind of service would you like to have for you that that you demand of life? The service that you're really good at, and then you just render the service first. I don't know, that one's sort of tricky. Okay, number 5 is recognize that your brain is a receiving set that can be attuned to receive communications from the universal storehouse of infinite intelligence to help you transmute your desires into their physical equivalent. Now, like I said, your brain is a receiving set. It receives all the ideas never are made in the brain. I know that sounds contradictory. What we've been taught, but the brain is just a receiving set, is a receiver, is a expressor, is a organizer, and it's just not, it doesn't think really, but it just organizes. It's just like, oh, here you go, here's that thought, here's this thought. But if you don't know something, then you're gonna have to use infinite intelligence, which comes through the sixth sense. Infinite intelligence. Not much is known about infinite intelligence. What I get from infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence is what I call the higher mind. And from what I hear, the higher mind is just above physical reality. It's just above physical reality. It's just like on the mountaintop. It's just above physical reality, but it's always there with you, waiting to be called, either for positive ends or negative ends, wherever you want. If you want negative ends, it'll give you the negative ideas in order to do that. If you want the positive ends, it'll give you the positive ends to do that. So yeah. So whatever desires you want, infinite intelligence can transmute those desires into those physical equivalents. So, you know, yeah. So I'm just gonna call it a day. So, bye.